Hello and welcome to episode 12, was that? I'm checking again, episode 12 of the Farsley Celtic Save. I am Jimbo FM and we are getting close to crunch time. 34 games down this season. Oh, there'll be another 12 more to go, and we are fighting to stay in these playoff places. Today our first match is against Kings Lynn in 15th and we'll get straight into it. If you haven't seen this before, this is our save. We're trying to get Farsley Celtic all the way from the 6th division of English football up to obviously the Premier League and maybe even further. We are in a weird situation. We were predicted to be 22nd in the league, and we're now obviously massively outdoing those media predictions. And are currently sat in 6th or 7th, was it? I can't remember now off the top of my head. But yes, we are, there you go, in 6th place at the moment. We may be able to sneak second, but by the looks of it, 14 points behind Scarborough in 1st seems a bit unreasonable. Anyway, we are in this at the moment. It's a bit of a weird situation at the moment. My skin seems to have changed in the game, and I'm not entirely sure why. I haven't changed anything outside of it, but for some reason it has changed things inside the game, hence why the player names are so minuscule. I'm going to look at that in my preferences, because that needs to change. Render scale, yeah. I'm not sure what to do about that. Oh. Player names. Show player names during match, yes. I mean, that's not changed anything. I don't know. Either way, Danny Rowe has scored. If you didn't see in the previous, obviously I don't want names constantly on. If you didn't see in the previous stream, we managed to get Danny Rowe to join us after he turned us down earlier on in the season. Thankfully, he's now going to be our star player. We're playing him out on the left wing as he was most comfortable there. He has come in. He's on a decent wage, as I was surprised. We had absolutely no money, but we had a player that left to the North Saints in Wales, and thankfully we replaced him with Mr. Danny Rowe. Equally, star player is Michael Coulson at the moment. 25 goals for him this season now, and we are already 2-0 up. This is a good start to this game. In 12 and a half minutes, we are already rocking. And that puts us in 4th place, in 5th place now that Southport have gone one ahead. But we are only looking ahead. We are still, even with the game in hand, 7 points ahead of that 8th place that would take us out of the playoffs, which is where we're trying to stay above at the moment. Why are the names so small? Must be something wrong with the skin. When I first opened it up today, the screen was zoomed in ridiculously, so I don't know if something's gone wrong with the launch or something like that. But for now, I think we're going to deal with it. If there isn't any other major issues, I will keep it as it is. I'll keep this playing in the background whilst I again look at the preferences and see if I can do anything about it. The bottom. Sorry, this is not the most interesting thing to be going through as we go, but for some reason I can't seem to get it to resolve itself. Weird. Very, very weird. Yeah. Okay. Who knows? Well, for now, Rose on that, crosses it in, and Coulson's put another one in the back of the net. What a ridiculous start to the game this has been. Coulson and Danny Rowe are having an absolute field day at the moment. We will try and keep them both fit and happy going forward, but we will see if we can do that. I mean, straight into another highlight. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. I'm going to try one more time, and what I might even do is just zoom in a little bit if required. If anyone has any ideas how to improve this, that would be very much appreciated. Yeah, can't seem to work it out. Just going to confirm that again. Well, see, now that's made things even smaller. No. Okay, we'll cancel it. We're just going to have to deal with smaller names by the looks of it. Stevens on the corner, crosses it in, but Laban, our goalkeeper, is underneath that. Thankfully, we have been saved by that. 3-0 going into second half. Very happy with how things are going. Straight into the second half and we'll get moving. Here we go. Smith on the ball. Takes it round the outside. A bit laggy at the moment, sadly. Trying to resolve that as well. Few problems going on all at the same time here at the moment by the looks of it. I've not even been looking. We've conceded once again. This is not great. Apologies. Having all troubles with this stream at the moment. Thankfully, we have come away with the goal kick with that one. By the looks of it, oh, this is so painful at the moment. It might be because I changed the render scale, apparently. Potentially. Reset to default. Hopefully. Ah, there you go. That's the scaling. That's what we needed. Hopefully. We need another highlight to see if it will work or not. However, before we do that, they seem to be looking a little bit more comfortable, and we are going to make some changes. Yao Silva is going to come on. And we're going to play him as centre attacking mid. Colson's going to stay up there for now. If it will load. What is going on? There we go. Heck. Beckett's played well in midfield. We're going to get Branson Pickle on. And Smith is shattered, so Turner can come on there. Confirm those changes and we'll get back into it. If we didn't just see, that would have been good. Praise him for being 3-1 up. And we will see what happens. Oh, we're going to get another highlight. Tell you what, let's force one. Full match. The name's still tiny. No. Yeah, names are still tiny. What has happened? I can't seem to work it out. Peculiar. Let's see if that does anything. If not, I think we've just got to deal with the poor quality. Let's be honest, we already know that I am struggling with the gear that I do have. Is that gonna... Oh, no. Oh, God, I've made things worse. I've made things worse. What have I done? Oh, jeez. Oh, go back, go back. Revert, revert. What is this? No, no, no. Ah. Ah. How do I move the preference? Oh, no. Undo changes. Oh, Jesus. I need to get to the right of the advanced scaling. Oh no. Oh no, what have I done? This is a mess. Oh no. Okay. We're back to how it was. Back to normal. We are just going to stick with it. I apologise for the stream. The names are not going to be really readable, but I'll try and read them out. Coulson plays it through, and that looks like there's been a... Oh, it's just gone out straight to the throw-in. Heck. Still 3-1, 84 minutes to go, and I'm going to turn it off full match now. Back to key highlights. What is going on? I think I'm going to have to change all my preferences because I think everything seems to be completely reset, and I think my laptop's struggling as a result. You might even be able to hear how bad it's struggling. Oh, this is a mess. But this game wasn't a mess, at least. Good 3-1 win to start the day. Into the dressing room. Praise everyone. Very happy with the result. Continue, and now let's change things and worsen the quality once again so my laptop actually survives. At the moment, it's screaming. Alrighty. So, preferences. Let's properly solve this then, shall we? Graphics quality, we're going to go medium. Frame rate, we're going to go down to 25. Don't care about shadow quality. I'll just turn off shadow quality. Don't care about that. To be honest, let's be honest. Football Manager doesn't matter. Low crowd quality, don't really need them. Yeah, playing close, show all players' names during match. Don't want that. I just want them to be slightly larger. Skip match day experience. Don't care about that. Speed to processing other teams' matches. Why can't I get it right? Scaling's disappeared again. I'm gonna make the graphics quality low. Station, shirt name on tactics for sure players name. Okay. Confirm. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, in the meantime, Rowe impresses, goal and an assist, 8.8 for him. It's a great result. And player of the week obviously doesn't go to us. Never goes to our team. But Scarborough seems to have won again, and now we're getting to the important game. Oh no. So loan you out. See, I loaned you out, but I had to bring you back. I want you to play. I'll consider any bids. Fine, I'm going to say yes. And then hopefully you just won't get any loans. No one will come in and we'll see what happens. Yeah, Saul's already rejected us because we tried sending off, but we have no money again. Order request. Don't care about any of that, to be perfectly honest. Star coaching costs, that'd be great. Okay. We'll keep moving on to the important game against South Shields. South Shields, of course, being one of the main teams, we are battling for that 7th place or better positions. We'll see if we can maintain that. Oh, they actually allowed me to start a coaching course. That's a result. Did not expect that. I would rest the lads, but I think we're going to be alright. I think we're going to be fine. I'll rest Danny. Alrighty. I think we go back into it. Yumbi's still injured, our backup winger / backup striker, so I think we've just got to pray that we survive, to be honest. Oh, here we go. Oh, for a Senso. Yeah, I'd rather just not. If you're happy for me to say no, I'm going to say no. Simply done. Again, I'd like to sign more players, but we have no money. Alrighty. Farsley injury update. Yeah, Dylan Yumbi's out for another 2 to 4 weeks. We might be back just in time. Coulson is all good to play, which is good. He's coming back from recent injury. So, big game here. Cause a little bit of daylight between us and 7th will be good. Straight into it. I'm not changing anything because everything was going well. Hopefully, Danny Rowe has another good game. We'll see. I think he's scored in every game he's played, or started at least so far. At least there's been goal contributions. He's been ridiculously on form. We will see if that continues. Pick up from where you left off. Let's go into it. South Shields playing a 4-2-3-1 with some names that some people may recognise, and then us playing the 4-2-2-2. Look at that form. Win, win, draw, win, win. Let's go in and get another win. We want to make that green across the entire slate if we can. Carroll on the throw-in to Beckett. Beckett collects it, plays it into Ebanks. Ebanks turns his man, has a shot, and it's saved. What I might do is zoom in a little bit if I can. It won't let me move the camera. Why won't it let me move the camera? Do not like data analysis. Vertical scrolling is not better. TV. Just want to zoom in a little bit. What I do is very quickly turn on full match just so I can sort out this camera. I like having director, but you can usually zoom in a little bit more at least, but apparently not. There's definitely something gone on here. Something's failed when it was started up. I'm going to go TV, go a little bit higher, zoom in like that. Happy to do. And yeah, we'll go from there. Alrighty, so back into the game. We are 10 minutes gone. Beckett has it on the left-hand side. He turns. Can he do anything with it? He plays it back to George Smith. Long ball over. Coulson doesn't get underneath it, but Ebanks runs after it. Collects it on the right wing. Turns inwards, and sadly, absolutely no one is near that pass. A bit of a wasted effort from him, sadly. Paul collects it. tries to play it inwards, and we get on the end of it, and it is kicked out. We're probably still on full match, aren't we? Yep, let's go to key highlights once again. Encourage the lads. Buxton are losing to Rushall. That's a good result. Adams out to Cardle. Cardle to Sona. Sona to Terry. Terry to Burke. Burke to Johnson. Now Paul's got it on the outside. Can we intercept it somehow? Abby's got it. Turns inside to Adams. Adams to Sona. Sona, what a save from Laban. Diving to his right-hand side. Making a ridiculous save there from the man on loan from Everton. Paul plays it short to Cardle, who surely plays it back to Paul, who puts it in. And once again, Laban collects it. Can we have a bit of a break? We're usually quite good from those situations, but not today, sadly. Not today. We continue. 25 minutes gone. Looks to Scunthorpe losing as well. That is a great result for us. Paul plays it out to Cardle. Cardle, long shot, and it's off the crossbar. We are lucky with that. Looks as if Buxton might have gotten back into their game. Gonna go that and then look back at the league table. It'd be nice to actually see it in its entirety. Stevenson plays it into Paul. Paul, outside of his foot. Close, but no cigar. We are currently struggling in the middle of that pitch a little bit, aren't we? See more of that table. There we go. That's what I wanted. So, oh. Yeah, Laban, long ball over. Abbey collects, plays it to Beckett. We can't get a foot in to save our life at the moment. Stevenson on the outside. Abbey, and there's his goal. Damn. We are looking poor at the moment, I must admit. We just can't seem to get a hold of the ball. They are maybe playing a little bit too well in the centre of the park. Do we try and rectify that by playing someone more centrally? Do we bring Coulson back? Not yet. Let's go back into the highlight, hopefully. Don't think we make any changes yet. Farsley, Danny Rowe on the free kick. It's very central. Long ball over. Stevenson's underneath it. Turns. Keeps going. Has a pop and puts it over the top of the bar. Damn. We are, as a result, sat in 7th. Their XG is better. More possession, please. Ty Ebanks has been poor. But he's so healthy. Can anyone play centrally? Not really. Coulson can. So maybe we do that and play Coulson as a sadder striker. Still get you pressing, Stevenson. Now, let's face it, advanced forwards are always the best. Okay, we'll try with that and see if that builds anything new up. Go in second half. Let's get going, lads. Encourage people. If we get a draw out of this, we go above Scunthorpe into 6th. If we get a win out of this, we could theoretically go up to 3rd. Ridiculous. It'd be very nice if we could get a goal back. Carroll on the right-hand side plays it into Ebanks. Ebanks instantly tackled by the Southport defence. South Shields, not Southport. Apologies. It's difficult. This isn't even one that's been caused because of a lack of midfielders. We are just unable to get the ball to our feet. Laban, long ball out to the right-hand side. Stevenson tries to get underneath it and thankfully does just enough to get to Allen, who clears that ball with absolutely no thought in his head. Long ball over. Laban's not come out for it, and Mongoy has scored. Okay, let's make some changes. Stevenson shattered. Ebanks has been terrible. Coulson's going up. Ben Atkinson can come on. That's all we can do. Confirm those changes and just pray something changes. Chris, oh, we need to, this is silly. Yes, counter, but like, get the ball to your own players. This is painful. Can't seem to make a resolution where we're passing it to the people in blue. Hello, Pedro. It is going terribly in-game, but outside the game, I'm doing well. For some reason, we have an issue with booting up FM, and because of that, all the settings seem to have changed, and now the names are so minuscule they are unreadable. Including the issues on top of that is that we are 2-0 down to rivals for a playoff place, which is not a good result. And to be honest, I don't think we've actually had a highlight that has been going our way. Aside from that, things are great. How are you? 63 minutes gone. Yeah, it's a really weird bug. I can't seem to work out what's happened to it. I might just have to completely reboot the game because for some reason, just I can't go through the settings. I can't change it no matter what. Something's just gone. So yeah, might end up rebooting. We are going to go attacking because this is not working at the moment. I'm going to berate the lads because they have been terrible. And the other thing I'm going to do, we're going to push up those wingers. Or wing back, sorry. Carroll, go right wing back. Smith, you go up as well. And Chris, I'm just going to make you a centre mid, supportive centre mid. And we're going to go from there. See if that makes any difference. Rowe's been terrible. Coulson's been terrible. Ebanks was terrible. Smith is terrible. So people that we normally expect support and a good performance from, we're not getting it, sadly. 78 minutes gone. Ben Atkinson on the corner, crosses it in. Masambo's underneath it, and he's put it over the top. 78 minutes, and that's the first proper chance that we've had. Sadly, that might be the last. Throw the water bottle. I might have to. Pitiful performance. This is the difference between us potentially going third and being in seventh. We could have been in third place after this. We'll rate him again. There's not much more we can do. Go very attacking, but what's the point? What is the point? Rowe's disappointed. Branson Pickle's sad. That's it. That is our first loss, I think, in 6. And sadly, it's potentially the most, well, the worst one to have lost. Look at that. Best performance was 6.7 or 6.8 from our goalkeeper. When your goalkeeper's your highest performance player, that's never particularly good. Far from pleased from that. Some people are stressed. Defenders, I mean, they weren't bad. Attackers were terrible. Not happy with your finishing. Could have been a worse reaction from the players there, as you said, but that's a shame. That is a shame. What I'm going to do, yeah, slams the team, deserved slamming of the team. I am going to save the game, and I'm going to quit. I could have just quit straight off. I'm going to quit it and come straight back in. The stream will obviously continue, but I think the screen's going to go black. We are only in the first year. We are currently coming towards the end of the first season. We were predicted to be 22nd in the league, and to be honest, being in 6th or 7th where we are currently is not bad after that. We've had no money and absolutely no support. So I'm going to quit this. There we go. That is going to go black, and I'm going to restart it, hopefully, because for some reason that boot up did not work at the first time. See if we can solve it by going through the Epic Games Store once again. But yeah, just the first season for us in this save. Yeah, we have absolutely no money, so the fact that we've even gotten to where we are is a miracle, to be perfectly honest. But we are trying our best. I think I would like to get promoted this year, but I don't expect an awful lot from it. So we will see what happens. Here we go, booting back up. Is everything going to be resolved, or is it going to be the exact same issue that we had? Bit nervous. When I first booted it up this afternoon, it was zoomed in 300-400% for absolutely no reason. So maybe something just went wrong. I'm hoping that we can just get straight into it and get back to how it started. Come on. Let's get going. If not, I'm just going to have to deal with the player names being minuscule for this stream, sadly. And I'll work it off away from stream if I can't solve it. See, even this is new. I don't remember this being there. Has something changed? Have they updated this game? Yeah. Oh, it's because I've changed my graphics drivers, hasn't it? Yeah, that's going to be why I changed my graphics driver. Damn. And FM is now closed as well. This is a mess. What is going on? It's because I changed my graphic drivers. That's gonna be why. Damn. Okay, well it just closed itself. I'm gonna auto launch it again. You updated the other day as well. Yeah, did it change the layout of your FM for you, or is it just mine being weird? So that's the only thing I could think of. Even so, it looked better than it did when I first went into it today. Yeah, closed so you can update drivers. That would be why. That's the same. Weird. Well, I'm not gonna. I literally just updated the drivers like 2-3 days ago, so I don't need to update them again. But that could be the reason. Yeah, why does it think that? That's the big question. No idea. I'm gonna go back into it anyway. Just pray that it works. Again, when I first booted it up, it was like you could basically only see my face and a little bit of the background, but like it seemingly zoomed out a lot this time, so I don't know what's going on. This all seems to be a mess. Well, yeah, this screen looks zoomed out as well. What is this? What is going on? That's what I get for updating them. Change the scale. Oh, here you go. Update the scaling, see if that does something. There we go. We're here. We'll see what it does in match, but that's something. You can't see that tiny, right? Yes, it's so small. Hopefully, this will resolve it for the matches, but we will see. If not, we'll just stick with where we're at. Oh, I almost want to drop some players after that game, but we haven't really got any better people to put in for them. So our squad size is minuscule, and the players that we don't have playing are terrible. More transfer offers for Ascenso. I'm just going to say no. I'll be perfectly honest. He's a player that... Oh, I need to check his wage active. I feel like he's got quite a high wage. Now that I've rejected those, I'll see if anyone else comes back. Poor players. Yeah, I mean, the players that we've got in general aren't great. I mean, when our star player is a 35-year-old striker that admittedly has got some good things going on, but he's our best player by a mile. And, I mean, this was our best signing, and even him's pretty poor. Like, we just can't seem to get any decent players in. It just seems to be, well, with no money, you obviously can't get anyone good. We've just taken over Arbroath in the last place in the Prem, and it's not going well. Yeah. How many matches are you in? Not changing anything for Brackley. They are the worst, one of the worst teams in the league. And we will just go into it. We've got a few games left this season. I'm almost tempted to sim them at this point, but I won't. It's January. I took over for manager. Okay. Played 4, lost 4. Well, if they were bottom, you can't really expect to be instantly hit the ground running. But yeah, what formation are you playing? Are you doing anything crazy, or is it just that the team's worse than everyone else? Disappointed you lost 2-1 to Rangers. Yeah, I mean, as a Leeds fan, we just played Arsenal and lost 5-0, and I can understand if you're disappointed losing 5-0, but losing 2-1 to the best team in the league, or second best team in the league, is, yeah, that seems stupid from the board, but I can relate to boards being horrendous, to be perfectly honest, because mine can't seem to want, well, they basically don't want to give me any money whatsoever. The only time that they said that they're going to give me some money is to improve the stadium. I'm like, that is the last thing we need. We're barely filling the stadium. We're not even getting people through the door, let alone filling the stadium. So, like, why are we improving the stadium when we actually need to improve the team first? Improve the team, get people interested, and then improve the stadium. Don't get it. Look at that beard from Newton. That's fantastic. Okay, into the match. Are the player names minuscule? I'm going to guess they are, but we will see. Encourage the lads. Against 21st. Relegation fodder. Yeah, names. Oh no, names are bigger. There we go. It's slightly more readable. Booting it up again seems to have solved it. I am content enough with how it is. It will. Alrighty. At least we got a highlight straight away as well. So, win this game. This is our game in hand. Oh, it's not our game in hand. Everyone else is playing as well. Win this, we could theoretically move up to third again, but I doubt that's going to happen. The ball want defensive and possession-based football from a team that are bottom of the league. That is ridiculous. To be honest, half the time I ignore what type of football that the board wants to play, because once they start enjoying, well, once you win games, they stop really caring as much. But yeah, defensive possession-based football and trying to win games from that is never easy in Football Manager. Never easy. Okay, 26 minutes gone. They have had someone injured. There have not really been any proper highlights. We haven't really fully got a hold of this game yet. We've definitely got less possession than they have, which is poor. If you're doing a journeyman type, yeah, gain reputation and just move somewhere else. Usually, even if you get relegated with a team, someone in the in the same division will probably pick you up. And sadly, I don't think our defence picked up Turner there. We have left them completely through the edge of the box, and we are losing to 21st in the league. We started the stream so well. We won 2 games on the bounce, and now it's going downhill. What has happened? What has happened? Scarborough losing to Buxton. Scarborough slowly slipping there, only 11 points off Southport with, what, 7 games to go? I do try and make my own tactic, to be honest. Partially because I feel like it's more, I try some random stuff that tends to work and tends to not, but I feel like the set tactics, half of them work pretty decent from the start. And I find that I want to try and influence it and try and make it something that I've molded myself, which is what I'm doing here. So, I mean, we're playing a 4-2-4, which is a bit of a rare tactic anyway, but I always have done customized stuff and trying to adjust the way that we're playing in a certain way. But I'll be honest, it doesn't always work, and it definitely needs a lot of tweaking. The further you get on through the seasons and teams that are used to playing it, the better they seem to get in the custom tactics, but especially at the start, using tactics that are set tactics definitely works better to get your players a little bit more comfortable more quickly. Ebanks on the right hand side, can he find Coulson? He does not. Atkinson in the centre collects it once again, though, plays it down to Carroll. Can Carroll, our right back, find a cross? He finds the wing at Ebanks, who finds Atkinson once again. There's lots of space for our left back Smith there. Is he going to take a pop? He does. George Smith, 3rd goal of the season for him. He was on a 6.1. He had a bad game last game, but thankfully that gets us back into it and gets him on the score sheet and probably back up into the high 6s, I would guess. There you go. 6.9 for him. Gets us back in the game. 2 more points. We won't get above Spennymoor, but we will definitely get. Oh, we will go above Spennymoor if we do score again. We're only 2 goals away from being above Scunthorpe as well. Let's Encourage them a little bit more. Had more goals, less possession. I'm going to play a little bit shorter. And get people to run at defence and go for that. I think, Rowe to Beckett. Beckett is fine. Ebanks had a shot and it's caught by Lewis. I'll be surprised if that is the only highlight of the game. The only shot of this highlight. Ebanks collects it again. Long ball over to Stevenson, not quite collected. Carline plays it up to Turner. Turner to Dean. Dean floats it over and Smith is there to collect it. Smith finds Beckett, goal scorer, found one of our star midfielders over to Atkinson, one of two Atkinson brothers playing for this team. Coulson held back by Sheriff. Sheriff goes and gets an early shower. That is 10 men for them. Red card, and we are now in a position where I think we go attacking and try and take advantage of that. Substitutions imminent. Ebanks is coming off, and on comes Yao Silva, our Portuguese winger. And I might even bring on a new midfielder. Beckett's been okay. Smith maybe deserves a bit of a rest, even though he's the goal scorer. And let's get Asensio on, or maybe not. I'm just going to play Turner there, he'll be fine. But I might play him as a fullback. No, we need him as a wingback. Yeah. We're going to stick with that, confirm, go attacking, and pray that with the additional man on the pitch, we can make the most of it. We'll now pass into space again. Higher. Start some underlaps maybe, and we are going to counter, push up a little bit higher altogether. Can we do anything else? Run at defense. See, maybe we don't push for that. But if we push them to pass instead of run, they'll hopefully make more of a, we'll take advantage of that extra man that we've got, hopefully. Encourage some things. Come on, lads. We need another highlight. Here it is. Here it comes. Try to make it going 4-4-2, but we can see it every shot on target. That's just unlucky, to be honest. I doubt that's due to your tactics. Row on the outside. Go on. Penalty ref. No, Dean's collected it. I thought that might have been it. Dean's collected it. Played it up to Bates. Bates, are they going to take advantage despite having one less man like Newcastle almost did last night against Liverpool? Carline plays it up to Bates. Bates, can Masambo get in the way? Was that Asensio? I'm not sure. Over to Turner. Masambo manages to head it clear, so it was obviously Asensio earlier. Laban. Oh my. Did he save that? Has that gone through the irons? He's obviously missed the target, but I thought that had gone in. Oh, I was about to adjust the formation, but we've got a highlight. Rowe. Who's he going to find? Masambo's usually a good target. Rowe. Carroll at the back post. Chris Atkinson, one of the two Atkinson bros, has done it. We've scored and just about beaten 21st in the league. I don't know why I'm celebrating so much from only just beating 21st. What's even more depressing is that if we had beaten South Shields in the previous game, we would now be on 72 points. We would be up in that third place and still equal on points with Southport. Nonetheless, that is probably a win for us, and we can come away with it with 3 points. How do I know they're brothers? Because it specifies in their bio. I will show you in a second. Well done, lads. Good win. Where is the scorer? Chris Atkinson. If you look in, whereabouts is it? It might just be an overview. Information. Favourite personnel, Ben Atkinson, who is his brother, who also plays for our team. Admittedly, he's on the bench more often than not because he's a little bit worse than his brother. But yeah, having two brothers on the pitch at the same time is hilarious. One thing I do need to check, actually, is Tom Allen, because we have another Allen in our team, and I doubt Yeah, favourite personnel is Carlos Puyol. Okay, I don't think he's related to Carlos Puyol. We did have another Alan, but no, they aren't related. The two Atkinson brothers were originally our starting midfielders, but after we improved with a couple of different people, Ben Atkinson took a back seat. He still occasionally comes on, as you saw in the previous game. So that's that. Let's see what's just happened outside of that. Scarborough have lost again, which is a good result. Spennymoor lost, which is a good result as well for us. What else has happened? South Shields lost. Scunthorpe won, which isn't great. Southport drew. Southport were originally in the 8th place and chasing, and they've just skyrocketed. But we're 3 points now off Southport, and we are still in the hunt for that first round bye for the playoffs. I wonder if you can make a team with all family members. That would be extremely difficult, but I'm sure there's probably a team somewhere in the world that does have... Actually, no, I'm pretty certain there is a team that has a complete one family. There's just one family of different generations playing. But if I'm honest, I can't remember who it is. But I think with the ridiculous world of Football Manager, I wouldn't be surprised if someone has managed to do that. Here we go, straight into the next game against Alfreton Town. We will keep rolling and hopefully try and get straight into another game. What is a family with like 19 kids? I want to say there's a family that has like 7 kids. The 7 kids play, and then there's the dad and like a couple uncles, and then also the grandfather that play all in the same league, same team. Can't remember who it is. But yeah, I mean, if you have a big enough set of kids and all of them are willing to play football, then yeah, you could definitely do it. Looks good that we are already an established team in the league, which is brilliant. Hopefully, with the board being happy about that, they might give us a little bit of slack about other things. As a result, I'm gonna have a look. No chance. I'm gonna ask for an under-21s team, but they'll say no. Who are we kidding? We've only got 9 grand in the kitty. Although that's better than we have been in many games prior. We have probably got too many scouts at the moment, but going forward it will be helpful. On that note, I might quickly look at when people's contracts are up. Because, yeah, they are up soon. Laban, I need to renew him. And then everyone's got another year by the... Oh, no, wait, that's a month. What am I doing? Alan... Let's renew contract negotiations. He's on 300 quid a week. See if we can whittle him down anyway. Does that work? Come on. Do you prefer to pester your board every day with requests that I do? I definitely do. Yeah, no, I try and just get anything that we can out of them. I'm fine with that because I'm not playing you as an important player. Regular starter, there you go. 300 quid is the most. I'm not giving you 500 either. You're playing on 300. I can't give you more than that at the moment. Oh wait, that's a loyalty bonus. What am I doing? 500 is a loyalty bonus. See if we can decrease the amount of money that you're on. Decrease the appearance fee and see what you say about that. Do that. 300 quid back in the game. He is. Yeah, no, I pester them basically every opportunity I get. Danny Rose here for another year. Sheridan, I don't care about. Yao Silva, I mean, he's not getting another contract, so there's no point. Carroll is our young right back, who I will go. He's 100 quid a week. You're not an important player. What are you doing? You're a squad player at best. This is ridiculous. No, you're on 100, so you're sticking on 100. 210. That's your current contract. This is what you're currently on. No, okay. This is going to be a problem renewing people's contracts. You probably need to just focus on the important ones, which admittedly are more down here. Coulson is just on a constant rolling contract. Yeah, there's not anyone. The most important people we've signed recently. Where's Beckett? Oh, he's there. Okay. No, we're just going to carry on and see what happens. If we lose a lot of our team, we lose a lot of our team. Into the game, Alfreton Town. Atkinson made it into the team of the week. Yumbi is still not ready for a return. Yeah, no, I'm not going to go positive because that, in the last match, caused us some problems. Beckett and Atkinson aren't particularly happy, energy-wise. I think I can't really play him. Do we give Yao a run out? I'm going to start it as it is and just hope the team survives. I should have rested them a little bit better. Straight into it. Here we go. Defenders. Have some fun. Trust you midfielders and trust you attackers. Let's go. Form doesn't look as good as it did at the start of the stream, which was win-win, draw, win-win, but we are come off a good victory in the last game. We are already in 4th place with this. We're obviously playing whilst other people aren't. So if we get a win here, we might, if it's a big win, we might get ahead of Southport. We will see. Stevenson has not done much recently. I might change where his type of playing. He's playing as a pressing forward. I might play him as an advanced forward as well, or maybe even a poacher, and just see if he can get on the ball more, because he just doesn't seem to be scoring. We've not had a shot on target yet. That is a bit unnerving, I must admit. Smith, throw in to Danny Rowe. Danny Rowe turns his man, long cross, Coulson's underneath it, surely, oh, he puts it wide. Puts it wide, that would have been a good goal, good start to the game, but at least it's a first relative shot. Not quite on target, sadly, but it is something. Rowe, on a free kick, long cross, once again, Coulson's underneath it, he doesn't quite get there, and Fuster comes out with it. Who have we got back? I can't quite click on him. He's not really done anything to support the battle, though. The ban catches it. Goalkeeper that we really need to try and renew his contract, because he's far too good for this level. 28 minutes gone. We are slowly building into this game a little bit more encouragement will be given. Rowe on the corner, crosses it in. Masambo or Beckett's underneath it. Beckett gets there. Ebanks gets towards it, but no, couldn't quite get a proper header on that, and they've managed to clear it. Lund out to Cantrell. Cantrell, is he going to play a long through ball? He doesn't. Chris Atkinson, scorer of the last game, gets in. Beckett collects it, plays it up to Ebanks. Ebanks, is he going to play it through? He doesn't. He runs inside. He's still going round the defence. Plays it out to Rowe on the left wing. He plays a through ball to Stevenson. Because he cross it in. He does. Beckett is there, and he's completely wasted it. Oh, potential shot on target there. That could have been it. You'd have to be so bad I use 2D for match and 3D for replays. To be honest, I should probably do the same. The quality, you can tell with the stream, the quality of the stream isn't fantastic, but the quality is difficult to get any better without my laptop struggling. I admittedly am going to try and get an external GPU soon, but for the time being, this is the best I can do. We've still not had a shot on target. Time for everyone to dig in, and we're going to make some substitution. No, we're not. We're going to give people another 5 minutes, 10 minutes in the game and get going. Encouragement. 48 minutes gone. I think Beckett's got to come off, bless him. Tell you what, Pedro, for you, we're bringing off Louis, and Ben Atkinson can come in. We're playing the Atkinson bros next to each other. And are we going to make any wing changes? I don't think so yet. We're just going to go with that, I think. Maybe Carroll. But no, for now, give team talk. You have the ability to make a difference. The Atkinson brothers are on the pitch next to each other once again. See if that can make anything come from that. Encouragement once again. We need a shot actually on target, lads. We've got 7 shots and not 1 on target. Let's see if we can defend a shot. Coulson gets to it, clears it to Ebanks. Ebanks and I think that's Carroll. It's not, it's Stevenson. Stevenson is up there. Ebanks seems to be going on his own. Stevenson, you're offside. Stay on, man. Rowe collects it. Star player puts it over the bar. Hit the bloody target. This is a mess. I'm going to go more positive, and I'm tempted to tell him to play it, work into the box. See what that does. In 65th minute, I think it's time to make substitutions. Danny Rowe's tired. I think we've got to take him off. Yao, you're coming in. And then I'm going to leave the Atkinson Bros where there are. Tom Allen, you're going to come off for Asenso just to make sure that you don't get sent off. Here we go. 69th minute, 70th minute. Can we construct something? Demanding a little bit more from the lads. We're going to go attacking. We need to win games. Can't afford to draw them, especially when we don't hit the target. 9 shots and not 1 on target. Come on. What can we do? What can we do? Smith, go up a little bit. Carroll, go up a little bit. Ben, you're going up a little bit. And we're just going to throw everyone forward. Fire them up. Come on. 5 minutes. 93 minutes, 94. That's going to be that. A 0-0 draw without a shot on. I spoke too soon. Smith, corner, Masambo. Oh, last minute winner from Rudy Masambo. Oh, I'd given up. It was a minute and a half after the end of the game. I had given up. I was willing to take that as a 0-0 draw, but we have just scored a winner. Masambo rose higher, risen like a salmon in front of 5 different players there from Alfreton Town, and amazingly, we have won that game. What a goal! What a win! Undeserved. We did. That's our only shot on target. We weren't our best, but we got the result. What a miraculous result that is. Oh, for anyone that missed those, I'm sad that you left the stream just before that happened. Winner for Masambo, up to 3rd in the table. Admittedly, we might be dropping all the way down to 6th, 5th once the game in hands go through, because South Shields and Scunthorpe could go above us. But that puts us 11 points behind. Oh, it's not Scunthorpe. I keep getting behind Scarborough. There's no way we're catching up to Scarborough. 11 points in 6 games. They have to lose 4 pretty much. I don't think that's going to happen, but we will try our best to battle until the end. I am apologies for this. Okay, back into it. A last-minute winner. Well done, Masambo. And now we're going into the game against Altrincham in the Cup, the FA Trophy. We are in the quarter-final, is it? Miraculously beat, I think, 2 teams that are in the above leagues we've managed to beat now in a row. And we will see if we can beat a 3rd. Because I believe Altrincham are above us as well. Well, I say above us in the league system. They're in the National League and we are National League North, so they are 1 step above. Of course, there's no B team or under 21s. Not surprised by that. Okay, just an affiliate report with Bradford. Oh, yes. We need a takeover. Whoa. This is good news. Potential takeover. After that winner for Masambo as well, a potential takeover could be a bit of a miracle. I'm not changing the formation. Danny Rowe wasn't training very well. Yao is training great. I'd like to keep him, but I don't think we'll be able to. Alrighty, fitness tests. Have we got people that have survived now? Yumbi's still not back from that, sadly. Tactical meeting. Here we go. So, Scunthorpe have got Bishop Stockford. That's not going to be anything but a win for them. Who else is playing who? Scarborough got Tamworth. They were okay. They're 11th. South Shields got Brackley. Brackley are poor. Spinningmore got Darlington, who recently beat someone. I think they beat someone decent. I want to say it was Buxton, but I'm not sure. It seems to be a little bit of a gap here between these teams, and Gloucester in 20th forming as well. And then the difference between 62 points, so that could go up to 65, so we're still only 7 ahead of Farsley if Chorley win their game in hand, which they've got against Hereford. It's still not done and dusted. It's very much still not done and dusted. Team is healthy. Team is happy. Team is going in. I'm going to turn Stevenson off into a poacher. I'm going to go into it. We're going to see what happens. We are playing National League team Altrincham. In the previous round, I think we played Halifax and we beat them. They might have even been around before that. We've had two. I can't really see now. Let me see what we can do against Altrincham here. Good run lately. Let's get back into it. Danny Rowe's happy. He's influential. He's our main man, really, let's be honest. And our recent form is starting to look a little bit better again. Straight into our highlight. Allen to Atkinson. Atkinson out to Carroll. Carroll, does he find Ebanks? He does indeed. We've already got 3 men in the middle. Colson. Oh, we've almost scored the first play of the game. Osborne collects a great save from their goalkeeper. Encourage the latter, will not encourage yet. Carroll out to Colson. Colson to Carroll. Carroll to Masambo. Masambo forward to Atkinson. Atkinson, is he going to play anyone in? Long ball over. Rowe does get on the end of it. Will he turn back to Smith? He does. Smith crosses it in. Beckett's towards the back post. The keeper's missed it. Ebanks, open goal. He's hit the post. Open goal and he's hit the post. Ebanks. Hopefully we can build from here. Carroll, long crossover. Stevenson's underneath that, but he doesn't like heading the ball into the hands of Ross. That should have been it. XG of 0.6 already. That should have been higher. I don't know how an open goal from that angle was not more. Going to preview this round. Here we go. 5th round, we played Dorking, who were the league above us. They were National League. But we played Rochdale, who were National League. And then we played Oxford, who are National League. We've only played National League teams. That's ridiculous. We did play Welwyn Garden in the first round, where I think we were like 6-0, 7-0 up, and then they ended up scoring 4 goals in a row, which was a bit unnerving going towards the end of the season, end of the game. But this is our 4th game in a row in this trophy against higher league opposition, and we are looking relatively strong until we have a corner. Sonny Al-Joffrey has scored that. I should have not spoken. Commentator's curse there. 1-0 Altrincham. Well, that's okay. We've come down from 1-0 before. See the latest scores, not in the FA Trophy, but in the Vanarama National North. Scunthorpe are drawing. Southport, I think they were drawing as well. Carroll to Ebanks. Carroll collects again. Long cross. Rose underneath it. Oh, he doesn't quite get there, but he does collect it on the outside of the box. Yuli's going to play back to Smith. Smith doesn't get there. Tackle. Penalty. Penalty. Ooh, I think Colson is by far our best penalty taker. I think he's got 16 penalty taken. Come on, Coulson. Surely put it into the back of the net, lad. 1-1. Coulson scores a 27th of the season. Michael Coulson, a club legend, used to play for us almost a decade ago, went away, came back, and now the man is on the score sheet with his 27th of the season for us. Scarborough have had someone injured. Scunthorpe had someone injured. Southport had someone injured, but they are all still drawing. South Shields are winning. Spennymoor are winning, but surely are losing, which is good for us. If we can get some losses, I mean, if Scarborough could lose, that would be fantastic. Try and bring down them. If we can keep catching them up, there's a chance we might be able to sneak that first place, but I'm probably talking a little bit too confidently. Jones on the outside, crosses it in. Masambo gets underneath it. Jones is carrying a little bit of an injury, so can we exploit down that left-hand side? Maybe. A Joffrey to Jones. Jones to Marriott. Marriott to Newby. Newby looks uncomfortable. Maybe he is a newbie. Marriott can't play that ball forward. Jones collects it again. What I'm going to do, having seen that Jones is there, I'm going to try and focus down the left. Oh, come on. Going to focus play down the left to try and put pressure on their left back. Stevenson runs forward. Oh, he's got a goal. He scored. 19th of the season for Darren Stevenson. We're 2-1 up against better opposition. This is ridiculous. We are by far and away worse than the Alfreton team. We will see if we can contain them, though, going forward. Maybe I cancel that. I'm going to cancel it. We're going to stick with what we're doing. We're winning. (2-1), another corner. Osborne. Can we keep their goal scorer away? This time we do, just about. Justin collects it. We don't keep away their goal scorer. Al Joffrey. Someone almost needs to stay on that man. There's only 3 goals this season for him, so he can't actually be that good. Nonetheless, another corner, another failure. 2-2. Game continues. We are definitely the better team at the moment. Improved. Definitely a much larger XG than they are. And we're being suggested to press against Al Joffrey into the dressing room. Happy with the performance. Keep it up. Straight into the second half. And yes, when that comes back up, we are going to try and press Al Joffrey. Instructions. No, actually, I don't need to. He's not that good of a player. He scored 2 goals. Scunthorpe winning. Southport drawing. Hereford are beating Chorley 2-0. That's great. Scarborough are still drawing with Tamworth, which is also great. Scunthorpe are drawing now, which is great. And Spennymoor are 3-0 up. South Shields are also still winning. It's a good result at the moment. Going to encourage the lads. Scunthorpe are now winning and Southport are now winning. Damn. Not taking Atkinson off yet. Here we go. Carroll. Zoom in a little bit more. Coulson on it. Seems to be in a bit of a deep position for our star striker to be in, but he has reverted back to found some space. He's not been picked up, but there's 2 players here on the right-hand side, Ebanks and Coulson, that are making this defender's life hell. But sadly, Jones comes away the victor. O'Donkor plays it out to Donowa. I don't know where he's going, but he does round our defender. Allen collects it, plays it up to Stevenson. Can he head this? He does not. Al Joffrey is their centre-back. They've scored 2 goals with their centre-back, for God's sake. Osborne plays it out to Donowa. Donowa to O'Donkor. O'Donkor scores the goal to put them up. Damn. I think we're going to have to make a bit of a substitution here. Beckett, you've not done an awful lot. Maybe we get Branson Pickle on. Maybe we get Ben Atkinson in. And Ty Ebanks is a bit disenchanted, so on you come, Yao Silva. We will see what that does. Masambo's been poor, Tom Allen's been poor, but we'll confirm the subs there and go from that. However, Ebanks has the ball. I'm ready to cancel if we do score. Coulson, is he underneath it? He's not. Bendel. Bendel streaking forward with the ball. Can we tackle him? O'Donkor, their striker, is on it again, but Masamba is following him. Gives it out to Nunn, but Nunn goes on there. Allen up to Beckett after the substitutes. A long outside of the boot pass that Nunn sadly gets on the end of. Out to Donowa. Donowa running up that side once again. He seems to have the best of our left back, but Allen collects it, plays it into Donocore. Damn, O'Donkor puts it to the back of the net, and that is 4-2. Well, we have gone 3 rounds playing a better team, and sadly this might be the end of the end. We're going to go attacking, we're going to shout some encouragement, and we're just going to pray. We've got 4 goals from 5 shots on target. To be honest, lads, we can't expect an awful lot more. We've done well. Just see what happens with that. Try some crazy stuff. Danny Rowe, inside forward as well. Why not, lad? Advanced playmaker. Yeah. Silva collects it. No one's near the back post. Banks gets it, but Rowe does collect. And he's just kicked it out of play. Just no pressure. Just like, no up, kick it out of play. Obviously he knew the tactical prowess that I have, and he wanted the changes to be put into place. Osborne on the free kick. Is Laban going to be able to meet it? This looks like it's going top left all day. There's a lot of open space there that I don't know if Laban can cover in time. Osborne, ooh, off the crossbar. Saved onto the crossbar. I stand corrected. Laban has done well. Every other corner that we have seen a highlight from so far, they have scored from. And is this going to be another one? It's not. Baines puts it over the top. Presume that's not Leighton Baines. And we are going to encourage once more. Go very attacking. And just throw the ball up. Mega directness, mega tempo. Expressive. And just go for it. Last 4 minutes, we need 2 goals. It's not going to happen, let's be honest. Or is it? Corner, Allen. Ooh, puts it over the top. I can't complain with this, to be honest. We've gotten to the quarterfinals of the cup competition with a league above us in it as well. We were winning at one point as well. Honestly, lads, you've done well. Despite the result, I'm pleased with your performance. Really? Fine. You're terrible. All of you suck. What the hell? Better team. And yeah, they're doing that. Okay, well, it is what it is. Can't do an awful lot more about it, sadly. And we will keep moving on. What happened in here in the end? Southport won. Scunthorpe won. Damn it. Surely lost, which is good. That gives us some space. Tamworth drew with Scarborough, dropped more points. South Shields drops more points. Spennymoor win. So we are now officially 10 points ahead of 8th, and we are 12 points off of first with 6 games to go. 2 points a game we need to make. If they draw every game in and we win them all, we win the league. Ridiculous. Okay. We'll keep moving. Now we've got a game against Warrington. We're going to get some money for that game. Get to the quarterfinals, being knocked out. Only $2,000. Heck. And signs a new deal. Rich, he's definitely our best centre back, let's be honest. We've got $30,000 now. Will they give us some money? Increase wage budget. Please. Please. We need money. Why should we be disappointed with the result? They're a better team. They're in the league above us, and we lost by 2 goals. We were winning as well. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand how you've come to that conclusion. Anyway, moving on. Oh. Rest everyone for 2 days. And we will keep on going. Let's attend the meeting. Extend player loans. I would love to, but I don't think he's going to come. No, that's fine. Darren Stevenson, yeah, we'll change him to an important player. Move on. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Yeah, fine. Yeah, fine. Not doing either of those. Okay. Let's see. Can we extend the loan? Give us at least 1 more year, please. I can't give you 30 grand. First choice goalkeeper. Yeah, no. We'll give you 10% of his wage. And 500 quid. Eh? Criticise eating form. Yeah. Yeah. Don't care about goals. Don't care about assists. Yeah, we'll go for form. We want you to be back at a 6.8 at least. .7. 6.6 is a normal game. What? You're ridiculous. Whatever. Transfers for Lewis Turner. None of them are money. None of them are good. Off your pop. Actually, wait, what are we paying him? 200 quid. Tempted. But I could just release him. There's no point in transferring. No, so we'll just say no to everyone. There's no point in trading him. You might as well just be released. Of course, they've given us no extra wage. Hopefully, we get that takeover will be something that we can. Hopefully, yeah, that takeover that they were talking about might come into fruition. Optional future fee. 500 grand. Percentage of profit from next sale. Honestly, lad, we'll give you 30. So we'll give 40%. I don't care. Oh, they're happy with that. Cool. Sweet. Team of the week for Laban Masambo, which is good to see. Kind of role, that's where you are playing, I think, already. Yeah. Cool. I mean, renewals, Farsley Celtic. Farsley Celtic to the Prem. Let's go. Welcome back, Viv. How you doing? Yao does not want to play. What you've missed so far this stream is actually some decent form. We sadly did just lose to Altrincham in the cup, but they are a league above us. But we played Kings Lynn and beat them, then lost to South Shield, beat Brackley, beat Alfreton with a last-minute winner, and then lost to Altrincham. But obviously, they are the league above. We are slowly closing in to first place in the league. I don't think we're going to get there if this would change. There we go. But we are in 4th place, 12 points behind Scarborough, 6 games to go. We will see how we get on against Warrington. Any difficult games here? Scunthorpe Spennymoor is a nice one for us to see on the on the board there, because that means that one of them's going to drop points, sadly. That's not sadly, happily. We will see. Alrighty. You also missed at the start of the stream for some reason. Well, I updated my drivers for my my NVIDIA drivers, and as a result, it changed absolutely everything. So I was ridiculously zoomed in, I then was ridiculously zoomed out. Player names were all over the place. Some of them were so minuscule you couldn't see anything. But now we're back to it being relatively okay. A bit of a hectic stream, but we are back. Here we go. So you get, oh, corner for Rowe, crosses it in, Missambo underneath it. Coulson collects and plays it out wide, does he? To Atkinson in the centre, in fact, who plays it through to Stevenson, who might have been offside. Yeah, the linesman's got his flag up. Ouch. Is that actually what has happened? Or are you okay, Viv? Atkinson to Smith. Long ball over to Beckett, and sadly can't get on the end of that. Allen to Rowe, Rowe to Allen. Smith collects it, runs past Rowe, keeps on running. Is he going to put a cross in? Coulson's there. Is he underneath it? He is. 28th goal of the season for Coulson, and that seems to be how we're getting our goals at the moment. He seems to be getting on the end of a lot of crosses, which is what we like to hear. Tamworth will win it. Oh, I can't even got enough time between highlights to actually see how the league's faring up. Moyo, long shot, saved by just about by Laban, and we have now taken him out. Thankfully, no major card there, but that's not the end of that highlight. Coyle with the free kick. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Long wait for that to go in, but thankfully we clear it. Ebanks collects it. He's struggling with your neighbours, yeah. I'm glad you managed to solve your issues. Oh, Laban. Oh, I should have made that save. Damn. Should have done better there. Damn. Yeah, I'm lucky with most of my neighbours are actually pretty nice people, so I've not had too much trouble, but I'm sorry to hear that you've had some problems. Oh, that's where you go. Okay. I was just majorly confused, to be honest. I have seen Borat. It's just not that ingrained in my head that I realised that was what you were going at. But now, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Jesus Christ. Sorry. When you first came in and just said my wife is dead, high five, I was like, is everything okay? Yeah, Jesus, you just quoted Borat. Bloody hell, okay. I'm glad that was all quotes. Jesus Christ, yeah. I'm sorry I didn't clock onto that. Jeez. Oh my God. I need to refocus. Where are we? What's going on? I've said some encouragement. We've got a corner. McMahon is on that. We've dropped to 4th place. Mayo can't get underneath that. Coulson does get there and clears it to Carroll. Carroll holds it up a little bit, plays it to Ebanks. We're getting some men forward, but that is the end of that highlight. Scarborough winning. South Shields are losing. Scunthorpe and Spennymoor are drawing. Who else are near us in the league? None of these. Southport, who are drawing, which is a good result. Coulson out to Carroll. Carroll, long ball forward, but Mahan, plays it safely. Buckley Ricketts on the left-hand wing. McDonald plays it out to a miss. Hopefully this will result in a miss, but it doesn't. Maybe it won't result in a miss. Oh God, that's a terrible pass there from Masambo. Bates gets on the end of that long shot, and thankfully it's gone over the bar. I'm going to encourage the lads again. Try and see what we can get going. We've had so little possession. This is ridiculous. Less directness, and pass it to each other, please. Where are we at? Scarborough 2-0 up. Damn, we need them to be losing games. South Shields are now drawing against Chorley as well after being 1-0 down. Corner in. Coulson collects, plays it back to Rowe. Rowe, long cross, Beckett to the back post. He doesn't get underneath it, but he might just about get to the follow-up. He does get to the second ball. Beckett to Atkinson. Atkinson has little space, but he does have support from Smith, who he ignores. Atkinson to the back post, and Ebanks into double digits for the season, puts it into the back of the net. 2-1, we are back ahead, and that is a good result for us. Happily finished with a 2-1 win. Warrington, of course, relatively local in the grand scheme of things to Farsley. Rowe on a free kick. I'm looking at you over there, Massambo. Back post, headering around there is my guess. Not quite. Allen's underneath it though. Scores a goal and he's onside. 4th goal of the season. The man that I told needs to improve his performances was on a 6.5. And after this will inevitably increase up to a 7.0 is my guess. 7.2. Wonderful. 3-1 from us. Happy with that. Here we go. Very happy with how it's going. Keep it up. Start the second half. Turner's complacent, but he's not even on the bloody pitch, so why does it matter? So, let's look at the league. Come on. We're in 3rd with that. We're still 12 points behind. It's probably out of our depth, but we are comfortably 12 points ahead of Chorley now, which is a result. Southport are losing, so they've dropped points. We're only 1 goal off being ahead of Southport, or potentially 2. That would be result as well. You must have thought I was weird. Yeah, I did think you were being very, very weird. I must admit, Viv. But it's annoying because as soon as you said it was Borat, I read through them again. I was like, I can literally picture the scene and all of the voices. I'm like, yeah, I don't know how I missed it, but yeah, I did think it was a bit of a weird situation, especially coming straight in saying my wife is dead. I was like, what? I'm going to praise the lads. Even if we concede here, we are in a good position of being in the lead. Hopefully there will be nothing from it. Massambo collects to Ebanks. Ebanks has tried a ball there. It was a good idea, but can't quite pull it off. They have intercepted it. Rivozzi on the outside turns in, plays it to Taylor, and he misses it, puts it wide. We got lucky there. Very lucky. Smith is coming off. Tempted to protect some players up front, one of which being Danny Rowe, who's not really performed that well recently. And yeah, Turner would have loved to stay on the bench then. Screw it. I can't take him off again then. Can I? No. And who else do we bring on? Branson Pickle, do we get him some more game time? Atkinson's played well. We'll take him off and get Rick Branson Pickle back on the pitch. 3-1. Some happy campers. Massambo on this. Into Branson Pickle to Coulson, who tries to play it out to Ebanks, but a poor pass from him is easily intercepted. Base to Taylor. Taylor out to Buckley Ricketts. A missed tackle and a pass through on goal, and again Laban is equal to it. A good save from him. He's gone up to a 6.9. A throw in on the right hand side. This is a dangerous position. This is where we look good. João Silva, I'm looking at the back post. There he is. 8th goal of the season for João Silva. I wish we could keep him. There's no way we can get him a work permit. As special as he has been, there's no way. Praise the lads again. 4-1. Comfortably ahead. I think I'll look at the table after this highlight to see if that puts us into second place or not. Buckley Ricketts running up that wing. Can we get a foot in? We do not. Coyle, long cross over to McDonald, and he's put it wide as well. I'll praise the lads again. Branson Pickle and Turner don't seem to be particularly happy, but those that have been on for a while are happy about that. There we go, into second place, 12 points behind Scunthorpe. That would mean that we at least get a first round bye, potentially would that be first round bye? These two? Yeah, these two will play these two. Yeah, we get a first round bye in second and third at the moment, which would be fantastic. Massambo to Beckett, Beckett to Allen, Allen, who's played a good game and scored a goal, out to Turner, Turner to Silva, Silva runs inside. good game from him so far, 7.4. Out to Ebanks. Ebanks collects, puts a cross in, surely. Coulson might be underneath this one. He's not. Stevenson is, but he puts it over the bar because Stevenson cannot score a header to save his life. Let's look at the scores. Scarborough still 2-0 up. It would be great if they somehow managed to throw it away again. They've dropped a lot of points recently. If they could crumble, that would be great. And need them to bottle it. A typical Dr. Benji bottle is what is required. Shout out to Ben. Taylor threw on goal and he's put it wide again. We've been lucky that their shooting has been very poor because we have not been defensively brilliant ourselves. Can't currently see that's full time. 4-1, great result. And we are going to be very happy with how that went. Well done, lads. Where did everyone finish with that? Darlington lost. Oh, that they weren't the important team. Southport lost, which is great for us. Tamworth drew, which extends. Yeah, I was going to say they're no longer in the fight for that. Buxton drew. Scarborough won 3-0. Chorley won, but he beat South Shield, so that closes that gap. And Spennymoor Scunthorpe drew. That gives us some breathing room. It gives us some breathing room into second place. There we are. Beautiful. 12 points with 7 games to go. Laban's offer accepted. Oh, that's amazing if we can pay it. Scarborough got that automatic playoff place. And that is a fantastic result. Did I see the Liverpool match? I did see the Liverpool match. Admittedly, didn't catch the entirety of it. I think I missed the first 20 minutes or so. But yeah, insane for that 16-year-old kid. Definitely so. Ridiculous result. What, a 98th minute winner or whatever? No, not even that. Maybe 100th because of 11 minutes added on, something like that. 110th minute winner or something like that. Coming out injury time, scoring the winner against Newcastle, who, to be honest, they probably deserved a point. They fought back ridiculously well. The red card was a red card, as much as it was a little bit unlucky. He slipped a little bit, but he was too reckless going into that. And yeah, a good result for him in the end for the 17-year-old. Did Rio on his back, I believe it was. Here we go. The run-in. We've got Boston, who shouldn't be too difficult. Hereford, who shouldn't be too difficult. Southport will be difficult. Spennymoor will be difficult. And Buxton will be difficult. But it's 4 easy games, 3 difficult ones going into the run-in. We'll move into the Boston game. I think I'm going to make it the last game of this stream, and then we'll do the last 6 in the next stream. The match was really late for you. Slept after half-time. I mean, you missed the best half, sadly. But yeah, am I right in saying, I can't remember, Viv? Are you the Barcelona fan, or are you the guy that's from Norway? I can't remember. There's a couple of guys that keep coming in, but I know that I want to say you're the Barcelona fan. So are you based in Spain? Might have got that wrong, so apologies if I have. No, I didn't expect Newcastle to come back at all. I expected are you in the US? Heck, I don't know. Are you a Barcelona fan in the US? If I got that right? Were you the Barcelona fan, or have I just made everything up and got that completely wrong? Yeah, okay, I got that right. Good, good. Whereabouts in the US are you from? The band definitely accepting that. Back in India for the summer, Jesus. That's a big travel, heck. Ah, California for uni, brilliant. What uni are you at? Very, very happy with that. Him coming in is by far a good enough keeper for this division and the division above. Danny, I'm going to drop Danny Rowe. He's not been training well. What's his recent form been like? 6.3, 6.8, 6.6, 7.3. Recent conduct's not bad. It's not behaving bad. He's just not been performing particularly well. He's been training quite poorly. I might give his place up to Yao Silva for this game. But Yao's coming off the bench and doing well, so maybe we keep it as it is. Don't change the winning formula and see what happens. It's near San Francisco. Awesome. Why are they unhappy with lacking sufficient depth? I know we've got no money. Of course we're lacking sufficient depth. We've got no money. Jesus. What are you studying out of interest? What's your major? Back Boston to, yeah, coming into the Boston game. How am I going to bring in play? I mean, I just brought in Laban. They're happy about that. We've got no money, so we can't bring in players. They're not happy about depth. Do we call up some players and see if that works? Unhappy with my management. Ridiculous. What can we do? Development Centre. Let's look at the under 18s. What a name. Ah, fuck. Oh, I love that. That is a brilliant name. We will see how these players are. Bentley is the backup that we've got from Bradford that sadly we should have done something else. How are they unhappy with squad depth? Jesus. Scouting. I need players that essentially are willing to play for absolutely nothing. Best ability possible. Alfie Roberts. Don't need a goalkeeper. Christian Green's injured. It's not in a position that we particularly want anything. Harvey Rowe, why not? Danny Rowe's son. Contract. Oh, we can't loan him because he's bloody playing for Bradford. Why is everyone a defender? We've not got a filter on to be a defender. Here you go, Isaac Robertson. Why not? No, because you're in Bradford as well. Jesus. Centre back, right back, attacking mid. Sam Osborne. There you go. Transfer, make an offer, loan offer, pay nothing, regular star, suggest. No, they want money. You can bloody well push off. Will Russ join us? We will see. Come on. Here we go. Transfer, make an inquiry. No, not screw it off. Contract offer. Yes. Transfer offer. There we go. Can't do a loan. We have no money. Weeks. Brooks as a defender. Fine, make an offer. Just loan him in and play for nothing, please. Please. Don't know what to do. We'll call up some players if we need to, but I don't know how. Oh, it's goalkeeping that's the issue. Oh, okay, that's fine. That is fine. That is ridiculous that they have that issue, but that is fine. Okay. Think. Goalkeeper, under 18s. We have an 18-year-old goalkeeper, right? Yeah, just here. Wilson. Development, call up to the senior squad. Move to senior squad. Squad. Surely we're happy with that now. We've got 2 goalkeepers. So back up to the backup. Are we happy now? Probably not. Promises. Please to be promised goalkeeper. 14 days! Oh, 14 days to sign a goalkeeper. We'll see. Computer science and mathematics with a minor in finance. Jesus, that's difficult. Bloody hell. I mean, good on you, but that is well above me. We'll compare these two, Saltmer and Kendrick. Can't really see anything from yeah, Saltmer's better. Okay, screw it. We'll go into Saltmer then, and we'll try and sign Saltmer. Don't really want another goalkeeper, but we'll give you 160 with a decent sign-on fee of 20 quid. How about that? 40 for a year. Suggest that. I'm not giving you 200. Cool. That'll do. Fine with that. Matty Derbyshire, I recognise that name. Yeah, I recognise that name from old school championship. You'd be surprised how dumb some people doing my degree can be. Well, I mean, that's kind of natural though, isn't it? People don't know what they don't know, and it happens occasionally, but the US is also, sometimes they have some great smart people, sometimes they don't. You can't really do much about it though, sadly. Not everyone is blessed with the genius of insert smart person here, because I am definitely not that person either. Not everyone could be Stephen Hawking. Here we go. Anyway, into the next game against Boston. We're not changing anything because a winning formula is a happy formula. The team's not happy that I haven't got a good enough depth in goalkeepers, despite having 3 goalkeepers already. Admittedly, one of them's like 6, and one of them's 46. So, how many points did I get? What do you mean by FPL? This week was not good. I started alright last week, but this week was only 43 this week. I captained Haaland, which was a mistake. I was thinking about captaining João Pedro and bottled it. Literally like 5 minutes before the deadline hit, I changed it to João Pedro and then changed it back, which is a bit of a mistake. But last week was better. I got 68 last week. What about yourself? Here we go. Game against Boston. Straight into it. Look at the opposition who they've got. Scarborough's got Chorley, which isn't the easiest game. Buxton have got South Shields. Both of them are contenders against us, which is fantastic. 55 ain't bad. Above average was good. You changed Pedro as captain. Oh, I got 68 last week. This week I only got 43, sadly. But I'm not changing. I'm not panicking yet. I've got a decent team in my eyes, so we'll see what happens. Ebanks on that wing. Crosses it into Stevenson. He's not underneath it because, as per usual, Stevenson can't head the ball. Five minutes in. Gonna shout some encouragement. Who else is playing who? Southport got Blythe, which isn't that difficult for him, sadly. Collins, long cross. Allen gets underneath it and then twats it away. Ebanks collects and goes for a run. He's got a lot of space down the right-hand side here, but sadly can't get past Satona. Satona being the man that's got his foot in, and surely Dyer was offside there. Anyway, we collect it, and Allen to Rowe. Rowe, can he do something with it? Long ball to Stevenson. Stevenson collects it, he turns, plays it inside to Coulson. Coulson, underside of the bar, and it doesn't go in. Lost track of time, got to head out. Have a good rest of your day. This is going to be the last match anyway. I will hopefully be back on tomorrow at roughly 12:30ish. Hope to see you there. Have a good rest of your day. 20 minutes gone, and we are still comfortable in this 0-0. Chester are beating Tamworth. Danny Rowe on the corner, cleared by Wood, but Rowe collects it again onto Smith, who does collect it once more. We're good at getting that second ball. Allen plays it all the way back to Carroll, who passes it to Atkinson, who's found some space on that right-hand side. Is anyone at the back post? Oh, it's a penalty. Here we go. Coulson, get yourself on the back of that, lad. Another goal for you incoming. Here we go. I think it's 16 or 18 penalty taking from Coulson. I can't remember which, but he has not missed one for us yet, I don't think. 29th goal of the season for him. Yes, that includes a few cup games, but he's definitely in the 20s now for the league, which is a great result for us. Where does that leave us in the league? Scarborough sadly winning. It's not far from the end of that. 6 games left, they're 12 points ahead. We'll see. Mills on the throw-in. Long throw. Woods collects, plays it back to Mills. Satona's at the back post. I do not like Satona. He scares me. I think he's only their left back, but he seems to be quite important at the moment. Here we go. 2 points clear of Scunthorpe. Everything finishes as it is at the moment. Oh, Bostwick on the corner. Crosses it in. Oh, almost lost that, but thankfully Stevenson clears it. I'm happy that the ban is staying for another game. almost at half time now. We've got 9 shots to their 8, 2 on target for each. Much better XG from us, but no possession. Absolutely no possession. It's starting to be a bit of a problem, but we seem to be doing a lot without possession, so let's just keep going, I guess. Still 1-0 up, still looking good. Southport are obviously ahead again now. I'd like to add another thing here. I can't remember how you do it. Oh, not that. Masambo in defence, build up from the back. Carroll plays it back to Masambo, who surely plays it in the middle here for Beckett. He does indeed. Beckett's got some space. Finds Stevenson. Stevenson out to Danny Rowe on the left-hand side. He's got supports and Smith behind him. Danny Rowe into Stevenson. 20th goal of the season for Darren Stevenson. This is a lovely partnership we have now with our attacking players. Ebanks is a little bit off the pace today. Buxton ahead of South Shields there with a goal. Where is Scarborough? Scarborough are winning. Where's Scunthorpe? I didn't see where they were. Woods to Wood. Wood to Giassi. Giassi was not offside, and sadly, that is a goal. Instant reply there from Boston. Back to a 1-goal deficit. But we are still ahead, thankfully. Southport are winning. Scunthorpe are winning. Beckett's taking a bit of a knock. Yeah, Atkinson can come on. I'm going to take Ebanks off for Yowie boy. Yow boy. Goal scorer in each of his recent substitutions. Tom Allen, 6.2, complacent. I might try and talk some sense into him, to be honest. And play him out on that side. Bring on a sensor because we probably need to have a backup defender that's going to be in some decent level of fitness going into the playoffs. Alan, I want to shout at you to focus. 6.3 from him, which is slightly better. Alan, here we go. Throw in. Stevenson, shoot from there. Does it count as an Alan assist? Ben Atkinson, do the same. To his brother, Chris. Chris plays it forward to Coulson. Out to Silver. Silver, can he score again? He doesn't. He doesn't. But Atkinson plays a long ball, long header to his brother. Collects it once again. Plays it back to Masambo, who slows things down. Long ball over to Danny Rowe. There's so much space in the middle of the pitch. Coulson underneath it. He puts it over. Oh, that would have been a lovely way to finish it off. Damn. Silver collects it. Play it through. Play it through. Play someone. Don't get tackled. Okay, we've got a lot of men over. A lot of men over. Silver's still going. He plays it to Coulson. Plays it out to Danny Rowe. Feels like a weird ball. But Coulson put it over again. Put it over again. We are winning. I'm going to praise him when I can. Come on, praise the lads. Oh, a lot of goals have flown in. We'll see if any of those help us in any way. Carroll collects it, plays it to Masambo. Masambo to Atkinson. Atkinson back to Masambo. Masambo to Carroll on the outside of the pitch. Plays it into Silver, who might have been offside, to be honest, but we will accept it. Long ball over. Boswick's missed it. Stevenson's there. There we go. 3-1. Elated with that. We have won this game, and surely that brings an end to the stream with a lovely win. Scarborough winning. South Shields are drawing. We just can't catch up to Scarborough, I don't think. Spennymoor winning as well, which makes it a little bit more difficult. Ben Atkinson does well to get underneath it. And Laban gets control of that. We've been going for an hour and 50 minutes almost. Longer stream today, which is good. Coulson underneath it. Stevenson plays it through to Coulson again. Go on, lad. Here we go. 30th goal of the season. We've got 20 from Stevenson. 30 from Coulson. Silver's got 10. Ebanks got 10. Rowe's only just come in, but I think he's got 2 at the moment and a lot of assists. This is a goal-scoring machine we've got going now. And Stevenson is on a 9.8. Praise the lads. Elation. Allen has managed to just about scrape back up to a 6.6. And Dyer's just scored, sadly, another goal, 2 for him, which does indeed bring down the party a little bit, but we are still well and truly going to win this game. 2 goals ahead, maybe 3 if Silva can do it. He scored in each of his recent substitutions. I think it's 3 goals in 3 for him potentially. Stevenson, get the 10.0. He doesn't. Saved by the goalkeeper. Woods collects, plays it to Satona, who I was nervous about at the start of the game, and I don't think I've seen him since. Dyer's now the man to be nervous about, I must admit. Goes for a long shot, but puts it wide. That is going to be that. Spennymoor have scored a last-minute winner, I think, or 84th minute. And that is the game. Into the dressing room. Praise the lads. Very happy with the result and the way we played. Deserved victors and a comfortable win. Here we go. That's yeah. Scarborough 1, Spennymoor 1. Buxton must have drawn at best. Sorry. Where is it? There it is. Drew with South Shield. So those two have dropped off massively. We are now on level 1 points with Southport. A 2-point buffer to Scunthorpe in 4th. So that will give us the first round bye, which will be absolutely lovely. We'll see. Well, I mean, that's almost. We're 13 points ahead of Chorley with 6 games to play. So another 2 wins. Like 15, 30. Yeah, 2 more wins and we would be even a win and a draw. And I think that would be enough for us to be in the playoffs no matter what. Transfer deadline day coming up, which seems ridiculous, but I guess that's going into the end of the season. Stevenson, praise you, lad. Superb in front of goal. Well, very well done. Continue from there. And Arsenal are through and Tottenham are through. It's going to be a North London derby for that FA Cup final. And what we're going to do is probably get to... I'm going to leave transfer deadline day for the next stream. Yeah, we're going to leave it there. Thank you to everyone that came along today. It's been a long stream, almost a 2-hour stream. We performed ridiculously well as a team. I think we've had 5 wins and potentially 1 or 2 losses today. But let's be honest, that's Will West, that's fine. That's not the player that we were going for. We can't ask for anything more from how we have played, I'll be honest. We'll look into that. Yeah, look at these. The Farsley fixtures. There we go. Win in the league, loss in the cup, win in the league, loss an important game that if we'd won that, we could have been flying. And then a win against Kings Lynn, which was the first game of today. But that's what I'm going to call it for today. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more games left in the season. Hopefully I'll get that done in the next stream. And we will hopefully see you there. Michael Coulson, 30 goals for the season, 22 in the league, which I will quickly look where that puts. I didn't mean to click news down. Where that puts overview, season profile. Oh, not what I meant to click again. This is a mess. There we go. Goals, 26. That's what we need to be aiming for. He's a little bit far behind, but he's doing his best. Assist for George Smith. Look at that. But yeah, that's where we'll leave it. Thanks for everyone for coming along. Thanks for enjoying it with me. And yeah, we'll hopefully catch you tomorrow, roughly 12:30. Have a good rest of your day. See you soon. Bye. The playoff push is becoming a promotion push. See if we can catch up to Scarborough. Have a good day.